Oh, hello. I'm glad you could make it to my Crimbo party on the night of Crimbo Eve. Nights like these remind me of a story. Would you like to hear it? It's okay, take your time. Right. So, once upon a Crimbo Eve, on the night before Crimbo, not a creature was stirring. Not even me. And when I stir, I really stir. But that's besides the point. On that night, it was a very special night. It was the first Crimbo me and my friends had together. I woke up at the crack of dawn, which is basically every day because there's no dawn or night or anything. But that's besides the point. I woke up to tell my friend Shay that today was Crimbo. I'll never forget the thing he told me. What the fuck is Crimbo? He said. Those are some words to live by. Anyway, after I woke everyone up from their nice sleep, and everyone was ready for Crimbo, decorating the house with sand and dirt and soil, because that's all we had. But it was our house for Crimbo, and that's all that mattered. Until one faithful hour of that day, we heard a knock on the door. It was our friend Ardak. He came over to celebrate La Christmas, as he would say, because he is French. I know nowadays there's a taboo against French people, but we didn't care. Anyway, they brought over some banana splits for everyone because of how nice they were. And for several more hours of that day, we partied like there was no tomorrow. Even though there was tomorrow. And the next day, and the day after that. Because time did not pass where we came from. It was scary. But that's besides the point. Eventually, everyone at the party, it was time for us to go to bed because Santa Claus was gonna come by tomorrow and give us presents. And at night, everyone was asleep, except for me. I was too excited to get my presents that night. I eventually snuck down from my room into the living room and waited for Santa Claus behind my Christmas tree. But it wasn't Santa Claus that was going down the chimney. It was a scary goat man named Krampus. He wanted to take away Christmas. He wanted to steal Christmas from us. And I was so scared. My legs were tingling. My eyes were weeping. My lungs were seizing. But I was brave enough to help warn my friends and family that Krampus was here. I stuck by him while he was raiding our cabinet for figgy pudding and looking for nutty children, because that's what he did in folklore, I think. And I snuck up back to my room to woke up Shay, the creature with the weird accent, and the pig lady. I didn't bother with the jellyfish. I hate the jellyfish. But anyway... Sorry, that was my hot cocoa. I really like hot cocoa. But anyway, I woke them all up, and they were like, wait a minute. That sounds like you made that up. And then they went back to bed, because they didn't believe me. I was real upset. But then I forgot, because I saw a crumb of bread on the floor, and I ate it. Eventually, I saw, out back, from the balcony, that Santa and his sleigh, they were all tied up, because Krampus was planning to take over Christmas in the hourglass. and I had to stop it. So I jumped out the balcony, did a quadruple backflip that no one saw, so that you have to just believe me. You have to take my word on it, please. And I tried to untie Santa. I used my epic sword, Poke-You-Lots, to cut him free from the ropes. And once he was free, me and Santa hatched a plan to stop Krampus from stealing Christmas. I'll forget the rest. Ask me later.
Did you know that there is one Frederick per universe? These majestic creatures of prehistoric fame are very rare and very few and far between. Fredericks are endangered, and this is why. One less Frederick. For only pennies a day, you can stop this tragedy.
Welcome back to Rapscallion Cooking. It's me, Rapscallion. Hello. Today we're gonna be cooking my specialty, purple water. It is very delectable and very common around this time of year. So usually you can't buy these store-bought. So let's try and make some homemade purple water. First, we're gonna need some water, which we already have in that back room over there. Please believe me. But the sad thing is, we don't have any purple. If only we had some purple.
Where am I?
Oh, wow, some purple. How convenient. Come here, little creature.
What?
Let me turn you into purple water. Next, what we're gonna have to do is get the water. My hands are full, so I can only carry a mouthful of water. Hold on. Now, we wash off the purple with the water and bottle it. And soon, we have our own purple water. Thank you. Hello.
Hey, honey, what you got there?
Popcorn from Dairy Queen. Wanna try?
Sure.
It's good, huh?
Hey, wait a second.
What?
This isn't popcorn, you
Dick!
It's popcorn.
Shit! Oh, I knew there was something familiar about it.
Hold on. Where the
Chaos!
The DQ popcorn
Shit!
basket. So good.
Shit!
Would eat them.
Are you lonely? Are you easy to manipulate? Are you one of those people that literally have no friends? Well, come on down to whatever this place is. I don't know what it's called. Find it yourself, you loser. Anyways, are you just running out of money? Well, we're not gonna give you any money, but you can at least try. Who knows? Maybe you'll be better than all the other stupid people here. I mean, what the hell? Will you even be able to feed those miscreants you call kids? come on down to wherever this place is, and maybe you'll be better than the rest of them.
Intruder! Oh wait, it's just you. Hello again. I guess you're here for the second part of the story. Well, now that I remember what happened in the story, I'm gonna tell you. And if you don't like it, that's too bad. Anyway, as me and Santa Claus were hatching a plan, I heard some commotion come from inside the house. Krampus was tying up everyone. He was tying up Shay and the pink lady, who I heard scream really loud, like ah, and the purple creature, who was like, "Core blimey, I'm being Furby napped, shrimp on the Barbie," and the jellyfish, who was still asleep. Anyway, me and Santa Claus, we came up with a plan. We would set up traps outside the house, like Home Alone, but instead, we weren't home alone. We were home together. I told Santa Claus, I told him, I will set up a bucket of water on top of the door to get him wet, and then, after he gets wet, Santa Claus would turn on the power of the electrical lights, the electrical Christmas lights outside the front door, which were faulty because they were covered in chocolate milk mix the whole day, so now they are very broken. And once the water covered Krampus were to touch the electrical lighting, he would be electrocuted and die, and everyone would be free. Yahoo! And so the plan was set in motion. Krampus, your days were numbered by one. The day, what I'm trying to say is he died that day, but that's spoilers. Anyway, me and Krampus, I mean Santa, fuck. We set up all the traps. Santa put marbles at the front door. I set up the water, and once all the traps were set up, I ran over to Krampus at the top floor and said, "Hey Krampus, you're a stinky idiot. Let go of my friends." And then Krampus said, "How dare you? I'm gonna whack you with a broom handle." And then he chased me out the front door. He got wet from the water. And then Santa Claus murdered him with electrical Christmas lights. And everyone was set free from his magical child-taking sack. And then now that everyone was free, they all thanked me for being cool and epic and saving Christmas. And Santa Claus put me on the nice list for the rest of my life. And then we all partied for the rest of the night. The end. I know it's an abrupt ending, but that's what happened. I don't care what you think. Okay, you can leave now.